Hello, and welcome to the library's video on developing keywords. As much as we wish it did, our all-in-one library search does not work like a Google search. If you type a question into it, it is not going to answer the question. For example, if I type in the question, "What is the capital of Virginia?" As you can see, it did not answer the question. This is because the way the library's all-in-one search works is it runs off of keywords. So it tried to search for the keywords from that question, like capital and Virginia. So what do? How do we get this search to actually bring up what we want? We need to use keywords and Boolean operators to search. Boolean operators are how you tell the search how your chosen keywords relate to each other. They are also covered in a different library tutorial. For this video, we will be focusing on finding your keywords based on what you want to research. First, you need to know what you're researching. For the purpose of this example, our topic is going to be we are looking for information on the history of coffee. Now, how do we take that and break it into keywords? We're going to answer some questions to get those keywords. Specifically, we're going to answer the topic questions. T stands for topic, O stands for other, P stands for people or places, I stands for impact, and C stands for causes. So we are going to answer each of these questions thinking about the history of coffee. So topic. Our main broad topic is coffee. Other things that have to do with what we're looking for. History. We are looking for the history of coffee. People or places. Some of the places associated with coffee are in Africa, specifically Ethiopia. If we want to look at the modern history of coffee, we could look at specific companies that deal with coffee, like Folgers or S&D Coffee. Impact. Coffee in its history has impacted trade, the economy, science. There's all kinds of research into caffeine and the effects of coffee on the body. Causes. I'm going to put food in this category because that's what caused coffee spread. It was something we could eat, something we could make a drink out of. So this list is actually a list of keywords that are related to our research topic, the history of coffee. We can now combine these keywords using Boolean operators to create a search for the library's all-in-one search. We could choose a couple different keywords to put together. We could choose coffee, history, and Africa for our search, or any other combination we wanted from across the column. For the purpose of this example, we are going to choose the two keywords, history and coffee, and string them together with the Boolean operator AND, so that we can use the library's all-in-one search. As you can see, this search brought up resources that deal with the history of coffee, the kinds of things we were looking for. Thank you for watching the library's video on developing keywords. If you have any questions about keywords, Boolean operators, or using the library's all-in-one search, please reach out to a librarian. Need help? You can get help from a librarian in a few different ways. You can come into the library, email one of our librarians, call the library, or use our convenient Ask a Librarian chat service. Links to our library's homepage, hours, and Ask Us chat service are included below in the description.